Hello, I'm Omni Lotus and I'm here with a channeled message. I am here because I've been called to talk about it. The fall is very here and I feel like we're all starting to feel the pull inward. Well, I know I am. And I just feel like the next 12 weeks of this time from today, October 10th, to I believe 12 weeks from now, said the 1st of January, so the beginning of the year, is very crucial. And I feel like it's crucial because it's just important. It just is. I'm tired of going over this over and over and over and over again. I really am. Okay, we're stepping into a whole new world in this 12-week period. Or after the 12-week period, it'll be a whole new world, but we are building up to step into this whole new world, okay? And quite honestly, you collective, me, myself as well, are moving through this transition seamlessly, whether it feels like we are or not. We are. And I say seamlessly because there's a natural sense of ebb and flow. Even though it might trick us up sometimes, I feel like we are able to know that these things are all part of it. You know, whether it is good or bad, or feels right or not, it is all part of it. And I've been having this, first I want to say, out of your head into your heart. Out of my head into my heart. The world is heavy. The world is heavy right now, and since we're moving into a new world, us here who know how to glide through such heaviness without letting it hurt you, without letting it not necessarily taint you but change you, you take your hurt and you're able to birth new light, you know, and that's really beautiful. It really is. And I know a lot of people probably don't recognize you for that because they themselves do not understand how hard it is to do what it is that you do. Okay? Some people might not understand how it is ultimately your choice to choose between letting something hurt you and lock you up versus letting it hurt you and still continuing to be a loving divine being. And I feel like this new world, as we get into it, this new world that we're stepping into is, like I said, seamless. Somehow you're able to bring, I keep getting brought to this realm bridge where you're able to bring these things that you've learned and accumulated and had over time. It's like you're like a scout or fairy or elf or something. You're a magical creature and you've been on this daunting path. Think like Dungeons and Dragons. Imagine you've just been on this daunting path and you have collected all these trinkets and potions and spells and scrolls and scribes and things on your journey, and somehow you've integrated everything that you've learned, collected, and seen, even taught and were taught to. You somehow created your own from that. And that is a very beautiful thing. Because when you're able to connect things that people feel like won't usually connect, it makes them be able to see that everything is possible and anything is possible. And it does not have to be separate. I feel like we live in a society where we try to separate things so badly, and I've been struggling with this myself too. I don't really like the idea of things being categorized into certain groups and things, because why can't they just be? Why do we feel the need to subcategorize and categorize things to make sense of it? And I feel like we here do not do that. We try not to categorize too much, because maybe for you, and I'm speaking for me personally, it's like the second it enters a box or a category or something, it is no longer appealing. You know, there's no box that can hold you. There's no category that can hold you. And it might have been sad at first, you know. I don't belong to anything. I don't feel like I'm part of anything. But really, you're part of everything. And I feel like it's not even the sooner that you recognize it. I feel like you have recognized that you are part of everything, and nothing can contain you. Nothing can contain you. And that's beautiful, because it gives you a sense of freedom in this world. It's a very bright light that you have. A very, very bright light that you have. And I just want to be a moment of encouragement for you, that continue to be your bright light, because this world needs lights like you. This world needs to know that everything, everywhere, all at once can be true. Watch that movie too, if you haven't. Watch it again, if you have. I'm gonna get one more card, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Our Ancient Future and Healing. 2 cards came out, so Our Ancient Future and Healing. And I honestly, it just feels like there is and I know, I feel like we're all saying it. There is a mass awakening going on. And we are stepping into a very aligned time. And even if you don't feel like you are aligned, you are aligned. You are very much aligned. And it's the second that we recognize that we have always been aligned. That you never worried about being unaligned, if that makes sense. And when our ancient future is here, with our ancient future here in front of me, it just feels divine. It feels cosmic. It feels like you're stepping into the realest and most powerful version of you. I'm not saying that you're not powerful now. You're powerful now, babes. Don't ever get it twisted. But there is a sense of sureness and conviction that nobody can take away from you. Because you know. And that too, when you know something, it is godly. When you absolutely, in your heart of hearts, knows this is true, that is God. That is your power, that is your essence, that is your inner knowing. So listen, echo, flow with the ever-changing oceans that is our world. Because it is just the frequency of an ocean of frequency on this planet. So what will you choose to tap into?